I went from 0 to £55 in 3 months of running my first ever SMA. I shut that down and I've now created a brand new SMA that went from 0 to £24,000, which is $30,000 in a single month. His very first month operating. Now, the offer wasn't drastically different. I wasn't swimming in some untapped niche. You know, I went in one of the hardest niches to scale. But guess what? Because I know how to book calls, because I can create interest for an offer, and because I can fill my calendar, I can make money, right? You may have a better offer than me. You may be in a more untapped niche and figured out all this stuff because all I did was create a normal offer and go to a very oversaturated niche. But because I know how to book calls, and because I'm going to show you today my proven outreach script, the methods that I use, my sales systems, and everything like that I use to fill my calendar and create interest. Because without interest, you're going to be like this guy here, £55 to $70 a month for a single client, because no one cares. You're not generating interest, whereas you can get paid $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000 consistently every single day if you're just booking the call. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, and the kind of story, exact path that you can just copy from myself of how I went from that 0 to $30,000 in just 1 month of starting a brand new agency after closing down my previous agency, running multiple different SMAs in the past, and just saying, you know what, I'm going to use the real systems now to make a bunch of money. And that I did. So like I said, by the end of this video, you're going to have a proven outreach script that you can go and use in the market to sign your own SMA clients. You're also going to have a validated high ticket offer. You're going to have all the systems needed, the tracking sheets, the growth accounts to send thousands of outreach a day, to track exactly what percent of outreach is working and what's not, the VSL systems, the outreach, the hiring systems to get teams behind you, everything. And also you're going to learn how to master sales and make sure that you're booking the calls but also closing them as well. So you're going to learn how to do all of that in this video, so stick around to the end for that. Okay, so as you can see, if you've been running an SMA for more than 3 months and have less than $10,000 a month, you will never make it. Okay, and I'm sorry to say that, but you have zero chance in this current market because you're just a dummy, right? You are just a stupid person. If you can't make $10,000 a month, because look how simple this is. Okay, 500 outreach a day with a proven script, which I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you my proven script that booked me 2 to 3 calls every single day. And let's say I book 3 calls a day on the low end. I book 3 calls a day out of 500 outreach with a proven script. Let's say I close 1 out of the 3, okay, for $2,500 a month retainer. What does that end up with? If I do that over the next 4 days, guess what I now have? I have a 10K a month agency, which is why when I look at this, I'm embarrassed in myself. I'm embarrassed in my own systems, okay? Because if I would have just upped the number and upped what I was doing, I could have been making 3, 4, double, triple, quadruple this. And that's what I want you to go and do with this system, okay? So you see how easy the math is. The math is always very simple, okay, to get to where you want to be. It's just about having the systems in place. So if you're running an SMA and you've been running it longer than 3 months, or you've run any online business longer than 3 months and you're not at 10K a month yet, and even if you're above that, if you 10, 15, 20, and if you haven't hit them numbers just yet, this video is for you, because without this video, this may be the most, this is the video for you, right? Because if I can do it in 1 month to 30 grand a month, then who's to say using my systems you can't make 30 grand a month in the next month? Okay, get stuck out of this $0 a month, 2K a month, or whatever you're at, and get to 30 grand a month. I think it sounds like a pretty fair deal to me. Okay, so here are just some of the results of the clients that we're working with. So not the results, sorry, these is just some of the proof, because I know a lot of people love to claim what they do, love to say, hey, I did start this new agency. No, you didn't. Okay, we actually did. You can see us onboarding new clients. You can see 2 clients here, $6,000 each, another $6,000 client there, another $2,000 client there. You can see $10,000 payout, 2.5K. You got 4K there. All of these different payments. I'm not going to put everything in here, but you can see, probably should blur that out, but you can see some of our clients as well. So yeah, these are just the clients that we signed with this new SMMA offer. We went to personally the coaching niche, so one of the most oversaturated niches in the market right now. Pretty much impossible to sign unless you're us, okay? Unless you have these systems, unless you're about to do what I'm about to show you what to do, then you're going to be completely stuffed, okay? And what we actually had to do is we had to tell Shannon and Sarah, the absolute goats of acquisition. We gave them this system and we said, great work within this first month. We're now putting it on pause to work with the clients we've already signed. So within that first month, we made so much money and we brought on too many clients. And that's why we only stopped at 30 grand a month. Okay, you may be, why'd you stop at 30 grand? We couldn't take on any more clients. We had to give the market, we had to give you guys a chance, right? We had to give the market a chance of, hey, look, maybe you guys do have a chance to sign in some clients, okay? So, you know, we gave you that little chance, and now you've got a little bit of break room where we're not in the market, where we're not about to absolutely dominate with acquisition, where you can steal my systems and use them yourself. Okay, so please stop sending messages. Thanks, buzzing when we restart. Okay, so how does this system work, and how can you use it for yourself? So firstly, what we've just seen there is just instantly, you need an outbound team, a setter or a scraper. Okay, if you're fulfilling this role, you are broke. Now, I don't care what you have to do. Go and get yourself, go and build yourself a resume and hand it into McDonald's, okay? Get yourself a job if you can't afford to hire the outbound team setters and scrapers, because there is no leverage in you doing that. For example, let me break it down of how this actually works. If, for example, you get a job that's paying you $10 an hour, your acquisition team is probably going to cost you around $6 an hour. So what you can do is you can automate the full time and allow specialists to do a better job while you just put the fries in the bag. That's all you have to do, okay? Now, hopefully, once you get one client, you can quit this job. That's completely fine. That's what everyone does. But don't think you're the next Elon Musk, right? Just, no, I can't work. I can't get a job. I can't do all this stuff. I need to be in the business. No, you don't. Get out the business. I don't want you in the business, okay? You are actually holding it back. You are stopping yourself from making money because you're not a specialist. You're not going to do this stupid input task because you think you're bigger than that, but you're not, okay? Average needs to be sent, and what we need to do is hire a outbound team, so a setter and a scraper, someone to grab the leads and someone to send messages to the leads and book them in on a call. Now, personally, what we have inside of our company is a full stack of, we have a CSM that goes out, looks for new outbound setters whenever that we need. They put them into the community, and then what we do is just literally just put the job post, and then we can obviously do that. We also give this to our consulting clients. So if you do want this, then just click the link down below to learn out how you can get it yourself. But yeah, we hire from there personally. But again, there's places like Facebook groups, there's copywriters here, but you can do outbound setters. You've got, they're just showing you what you can get. You can get Facebook groups, you've got school groups. There's so many different ways for you to go and find your setter and your scraper. All you need to do is manage and train them, okay? Make sure that you have the outbound SOPs, the daily reports, the data tracking sheets, the finding the leads are not interested, the outbound scripts. You can see what we personally do is give them training resources and team chats and community assets for them to go and look themselves to manage and train. Managing training is a very simple process. A lot of people overlook it. All you really have to do is a call with the team member to just go over their work throughout that week until they're perfective. So it could take 2 days, could take 3, could take a week. If it takes more than a week, then God help you get rid of the person. But it should take around 1 to 5 days of hopping on the call and just overviewing their work. Do this, change this, do this, and get better at this. Okay, I hate that that's there. And then finally, just training. All you need to do is take what's worked and then train them on it. So we're going to show you, again, like I said, the systems, everything of how you're going to book the calls. But when a setter books a call or a setter finds a perfect lead, so either book call or lead, what you're going to do is just film a training on it, okay? And then if you just positively reinforce as much as you possibly can of like, hey, this person's done this, if I go full screen, like, hey, this person's done this, and now this person, like, just go and copy them, you're going to make a bunch of money. That's literally how simple the system is. It's like, once something works, you teach everyone that same system that works, and you make money. It's why I'm teaching you how to scale your agency based off of how I scaled my agencies, because that's how simple it actually is, okay? You just literally just... People say don't copy, but just literally copy, and it's that simple, okay? So train your setters, train your lead scrapers. Make sure that you're aiming for at least, depending on what you're currently working with, we do it depends what per platform you're doing. If you're doing let's say you can see here that you've got 50 to 100 dials a day, 35 messages plus 15 follow-ups. You've got 50 messages, 100 dials, message watch, I believe, so that's about 50 as well. So that's like 200 per person, etc. Okay, you can see mainly what you're going to be doing with these guys is base plus commission, because they don't deserve a good base, like a crazy base. They work off commission. Can you close a deal? If you can't, then why am I going to pay you more money than you should be earning, because you can't do your job, right? Make sure they want commission. If they don't want commission, then they're probably not good at their role anyway. They're just trying to get a quick buck off of you. But yeah, that is literally how simple it is to get an outbound team ready. That's how we got our outbound team, Shannon and Sarah. Literally one lead scraper, one setter. That's how we cash collected 30 grand. One setter, one scraper. Now, again, like I said, if you want to scale this system, which I'm going to show you how to do, great. You can hire 10 setters and 10 scrapers, which is what we're about to do. We're about to take this method and go on back onto the market. We've now built the systems. We've been in the, you haven't seen an upload from me for the past like month or so. You haven't seen much, right? No content, because I've been sitting here, right? This is why I'm standing up, because I feel like I'm restricting my blood flow. I've been sitting here 12 hours, 16 hours every single day, just mindlessly working. Okay, I may look a little bit worse for wear at the moment. It's been a little while, but like I said, we are going back in, and we're going to have another 5-6 names here, all sending their daily reports, absolutely shredding. So like I said, one setter, don't overcomplicate it, one scraper, cash collected us 30 grand. Okay, and then these guys together probably will cost you for the month around $500. Is what, like 500 to maybe $1,000 out your 30K. So I think it's a pretty fair deal. But yeah, if you do want set of scrapers, let me know, and I can hopefully hook you up with ones that are already trained. If not, again, like I said, trained communities, etc. Now, once we got this set of scraper, it's now time for the outbound process. We have the hook open, okay? DMs are flooded. DMs or cold outbound, cold email, cold calling, everyone is flooded. So what do we need to do? We need to be unique. We need to be the person that stands out amongst every other person, right? I thought I'd just import this quickly to show you how stupid the current market actually is. Hey, Harvey. Hey. Hey, Harvey. Hey. Hi, Harvey. Hey. Hi. How boring are you? How bad at business can you possibly be for every single one of your DMs to be? Because I know right now your message is probably like, hey Harvey, hey, bro, what are you on about, right? Why are you saying hey? Like, you're all saying the same stuff. Be different, right? So you need to hook open. This guy's a little bit different. You seeing this? Wow, Benjamin, I like you. Okay, we're gonna work together. Ethan, copy. Is this the above? Like, these are probably follow-ups though, right? But hook open. If we're not hooking the prospect in the opening statement, they're never going to open it. And like I said, I've got like 5,000 followers on Instagram. I'm a brokey, right? I've got no followers on Instagram, right? I'm not famous at all. But I get about, this is like one day, so I get around 20 DMs a day. Imagine the people that you're reaching out to that are getting hundreds, 200, 300 DMs every single day, and you're sitting there being like, hey, of course you're not getting no replies. But how are you going to get replies? You can't, right? So stop doing that. Like, step one is stop doing that. Stop being stupid. Stop trying to go, hey, hook open. We need to grab their attention as quickly as possible. You can see here, I know you get, if I quickly do, I've got to delete this. Right. But you can see here, I know you get, so this is, how hooking is this? I know you get 3,832 a day pitching you common pitch. What I would probably do here right now is the school approach, pitching you a school community. So here's something different, okay? Oh, it's something different. It's unique. It's changed. It's not the same thing that I've been pitched a billion times before. It's not, hey, Jack, I can book you 120 calls in the next 90 days. Shut up. Be quiet. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear from you. Pipe down, okay? Once we've hooked them, we need to give them value. So instead of booking them on a call because there's too much sales resistance, they don't know who we are, they don't know our offer, there's no value being given. If you guys know anything about reciprocating tendencies, you know that we have to give more value than they give, okay? If, for example, them hopping on a call is like 3 blocks of value, whereas our message is 1 block of value. Now, What we want to do is one block of value, and then with our VSL, we want to give them more blocks of value. If you see it in block type terms, it's kind of is stupid, but hear me out. Now we've given them more value. They feel like they owe us, and they feel like they owe us more time. So they will give us time on the call. They'll give us time to watch the VSL. They'll do all of this. Okay, so value approach, follow-ups, and then obviously booked calls. So let me run you through this system. So like I said, the best method out there right now is pitching value, direct pitching value. No bait and switch, no changing the rules, no direct pitch to book a call, value pitching. So hooking them within the intro, value approach. I'm not going to pitch you, okay? Make sure it's very clear that, hey, I'm not pitching you right now. I don't want to do that. I'm not just another one of these guys. Within this market, they've been burnt so much, okay? There's literally been, if let's say, right, so let me show you this. This is who you're reaching out to. This is how many agencies they've worked with. This is how many people are now reaching out to them on a daily basis. If you come into the scene a completely different person, if I go on one, if you come in like this and this is you, they're going to look at you. So we need to be different and we need to change it up. So I'm not going to pitch you. I don't want to pitch you, right? I don't even know if this is a good fit yet, right? You don't want to be greedy for clients. I don't even know if this will work, right? I want to send you over a personalized video of how I can book you 90 calls in the next month, okay? Have your very good guarantee and your standout statement. And then what we want at the end is what's there to lose, okay? We want to make sure it's clear in their head, and we want to just reinstate that, like, hey, you can't lose off of this. Hey, you're not going to lose a penny off of this. So it's fine. You're chilling. Don't worry, okay? You're just going to watch a video. Now, it doesn't have to be personalized value. It could be a script. Hey, test this script for the next 100 clients, and if it works, then get back to me and we can implement our full outbound team. Hey, use this short, and if it does better than your current short, then let's have a conversation, okay? Show that you're better. I feel like we've come into a new age where everyone's a pussy, right? Everyone is a pussy. Right, there's the massive spider. I don't know. Right, everyone is a pussy, right? You're sitting there like, oh, I feel like they should give me time for a call. I don't know if I can do better than their current short. Then they're not going to hire you anyway. Like, do the math, right? If they've got something that's working, okay, and you don't think you can do better than this, then they're not going to sign anyway because you're worse. People don't just pay you to pay you, right? I'm sitting here. I'm not going to give you, I don't care how much money I've got in the bank. I'm not giving you money for the sake of giving you money. Well, who do you think I am, right? No, not even Elon Musk is going to do that, right? The people don't just give out money no matter how much because they've earned it, right? So we want to make sure that, so yeah, the simple answer to it is just stop being a pussy. If you can't do better, learn to do better. Learn how you can get better at your service. And then what you can do is display that value and do better than what they currently have, because without pain, there's no solution, okay? There's no solution. We need a pain point. So the reason why we send over value is because we're so good, right? We send over a personalized video on acquisition because we're so good at getting our clients more clients, okay? That's what we do for everyone. Agencies, coaches, we get you more clients. That simple, right? So if I get you more clients, it's easy for me because I can get you, and we've scaled companies to 100 grand a month, 200 grand a month. We've, helped agencies go from 0 to 20K. We've helped agencies go from, for example, 15 clients in a month, right? 15 high ticket clients. Let's say they're all 3K, 3 times 15, 330, 3 times 5, 15, 250 or something. Nah, I could be tripping. 50. Oh, no, I'm tripping. 15, 30, 45. I'm tripping. So 45K, right? If I could do that for you in a month and you're at like 15K, then that's a positive reinforcement. Now, let's say you're a mil a month. This has no correlation to you, so I wouldn't sell to someone like that. So make sure you understand who you're selling to and what you're actually selling them, right? Like, what is that? And then, as you just saw here, pick a platform. Pick a platform where your target audience are, okay? Whether you are, and I'll literally just do a quick breakdown, right? Instagram, very easy for coaches, okay? Very easy. LinkedIn, you've got like main CEO, main business owners. You've really got anything. I'm just going to pick there's a lot of like not consulting, but like design companies, CEOs of like online businesses, etc. I'll put like tech company. X is very good for, I'd say, content, to be fair, like content people, make money online. You know, it's a big space for that. Politics, you know, coaches again. More like most social medias, like Facebook, coaches. Facebook, I found very good for solar. Email, you've got like, again, dentists, for example, right? Just find out where they would most be. Use your brain, common sense. Where would my ideal prospect be on these platforms, and leverage this approach for them? As you can see here, with using this approach, look how much interest you get. Yeah, always interested. I'm beginning. Yep, for sure. Please, bro, for sure. Sure. Feel free to send. Sure, go ahead. All right, no problem. Sure. Your DMs don't look like this. And that's because you're pitching the wrong way. You're not hooking and you're not giving value. You're just asking for stuff. In 10 minutes, in an hour, in 4 hours, in 19 hours, in 21 hours, in 53 minutes, in 19 hours, in 20 hours. These are all the same day. 1 hour, 2 hours, 2 hour, 2. Yep, sure, send it. Shoot it over. What'd you guys do? Send away. Yeah, look how much interest we're getting. When have you ever had a message asking you, hey, what do you do, right? They're that interested in what we do because of the way that we approach, because of even our profiles on the back end, which I'm going to show you more about. What do you do? How can I pay you? That's what you want to get from prospects, and that's from what I'm showing you now. Sure, send, call it over. Sure. I'm not going to go on all day, but you can see you generate so much interest when you give value and when you hook the prospect, because these guys all opened it. This guy opened it. This guy didn't open it. This guy opened it. This guy didn't. Look how many opens we're getting. Because what it probably is for you, it's probably this blank, because they haven't even seen it. Your problem isn't even maybe in the DM. Your problem is the fact that you're so boring that they don't even open it, right? And this is what I'm going to go into more in a second as well, is like, you have no profile picture. You have no hooking statement. You have no results or anything to go. You're just nothing. You're a nobody, right? And nobody wants to work with a nobody. Everyone wants to work with a somebody. So how can we become a somebody? Now, what we have is, like I said, we send over the VSLs. As you can see here, these are all VSLs that we send over to our prospects, going through our systems, following the intro framework, the hook with results, the unique process funnel breakdown, and the call to action. Now, this is the exact same script and the funnel process we build out for our clients, coaches, and agency owners. Again, like I said, we help you guys, agencies, coaches, whoever's watching this, build your own agency yourself, or build your own coaching business, scale it to 15, 30, 40, 50,000, $100,000 a month, leveraging these techniques, okay? And this is the value approach that we teach, the same Loom approach that we use, the same Loom approach our clients use to book in calls. So this is exactly what we use, this intro here. We then just use 2 simple follow-ups. Did my last message go through, and are you there? Why I like to use these is because it gets a response. Did my last message go through? This creates curiosity. You don't want to go through of like, bro, I see people doing like skeleton emojis and GIFs, and bro, are we 5 years old? Are we 5? Like, skeleton of like, are you there, bro? Do you suck dick? Like, what are you doing? Did my last message go through? Bit of curiosity. Did it go through? What message? Let me have a look. Is it something important? Is it somebody that I know? What does that look like? Is it? Okay. And then just you there, just a quick follow-up. You don't really want to go past this, otherwise you look spammy and beggy. You know, if you go past 2, then again, like I said, you look hella spammy and you're never going to be able to even re-loop. Because what happens a lot of the time is we send our messages, and when we, you know, go through all our leads, what we can do is literally delete the message. If they haven't seen it, delete the messages and re-follow up. And if we've got 40 follow-ups, you're going to look a little bit broke. Then what we do once we have this is we track and we scout. So we use a tracking sheet that we give to all of our clients to test niches, to test scripts. Because the worst thing that I see currently within the agency and the coaching game is the fact that people come in and they send 1,000 outreach, okay, and they collect 0 data. How are we going to scale? How do we get anywhere, right? Because if I send 1,000 outreach and I get 0 responses, I get 0 replies. I track 0 of the data. Let's say I book 5 calls. How? What was it? The script? What niche was it in? Was it a different hook? Was it a different body text? Was it a different call to action? Was it a different piece of value? Okay, why did them VSLs convert? Why did that message get opened? Why? Okay, we need to work out the why to then scale and keep doing the why to get better results. Okay, so we make sure to have a tracking sheet. If I quickly open it here, so you guys, because I know you guys are going to be like, how do I get this? How do I get this? Join Multiply Clients Day and then you can have it. Okay, so as you can see here, we will break down the sub niches and keywords. So let's say we have agency owners the whole way down, but we could have like script 1. You can have, and this is how you test different sub niches. This is how everyone makes money. Okay, this is why I make money quickly and you don't. Is because I know what's working and what's not working, and you have no idea what's what. You know, you're clueless. I did not mean to open that. 24 minutes. Cool. So you can see here, if I go back to here, I can do agency owner 1, agency owner 2, agency owner 3. One sec. Let me build this out quickly. Let me show you guys what it actually does, because you guys are going to be interested in this. Okay. So I do warm lead, cool, couple warm lead, and then I do not interested. Not interested, not interested, not interested, not interested, warm lead, warm lead, warm lead, warm lead. Okay, what we're going to get is the exact conversion rates. Okay, now I know I didn't do this on a lot of data, so it doesn't look too crazy, but imagine you do this over 100 times. Imagine you do this 1,000 times. Imagine you do this 10,000 times. You're going to know to the 0.00001% of what works, so you can scale. Okay, like I said, it's the reason why I see nobody scaling nowadays is because nobody tracks the data, and data is the only way to scale a company. The reason why iPhone is the biggest and most popular brand in the world is because they track data. Okay, these software companies, they track data. You could go on to, and it's why they all have the biggest updates in the world. If I go onto my Instagram right now, what is the reason that there's stories? The reason there's stories is because they collected data from Snapchat and they saw that it got this retention, this click-through rate, this open rate. Okay, let's add stories. Okay, look at real short form videos. There's data. People are more on short form now. Let's move the tab over to here instead, because there was a shop button before. They collect data, they scale, and they make a bunch more money because of it. Now, if you can't collect data on the lowest level and these guys are doing it at the top companies, then don't expect to ever scale, because it's not possible. I'm sorry, like whenever I work with anyone or like I speak to someone, and they're like, oh yeah, I don't use a data tracking sheet. This is the number one question I ask everyone when they come on a call with me. Do you have a sheet like this? No? Well, obviously you're broke. Obviously you've got a problem, because you just need this sheet. The same applies to value tracking, loom tracking. Now, we don't just have this for this. We have tracking sheets for every single step of our company, whether that is a business expense sheet, whether that is a business tracking sheet, warm leads, outbound, inbound, dialers, emails, trackings, whatever it is, we have a data sheet for it, because data wins. Data wins every single time. And it's why our own agency, we work with coaches and agencies and we collect all the data from them. We collect hundreds of data from all these guys in these tracking sheets. We can go in and see, okay, this is working well. How's that working with all our other partners? And we're making cash off of it. Again, it's how we get the best client results, and it's how we get results as well, right? And then what we do is when we want to scale it is we literally just follow the scaling protocol. We literally just build different growth accounts and more growth accounts. Literally this simple. You get IPv6 proxies. Again, like I said, we build this system for you if you want to. IPv6 proxies, you collect it to something like hide my account of a proxy holder. And then what you do is you buy aged accounts and then you log in and then you send outreach. It's that simple. Don't need a crazy explanation behind it. That's how simple it is. Okay. Then what we have, and one of the biggest assets of why we make so much money, is us. We make money because of us. I make money because my name is Harvey Warner and I'm the GOAT, right? That is literally how simple it is. I've got an attractive, that sounds crazy. I've got a profile picture that you'd want to click on, right? It's somewhere obviously quite rich. You can see big buildings in the background. It's professionally edited. It's professionally taken. I'm not looking as fresh as I look nowadays, but there's a picture there. You come onto my account, result 1, result 2, result 3. I'm in Dubai, I'm hosting a mastermind, I'm doing London, I'm doing Marrakesh. Now, this can be you, right? And I'm not saying you have to completely copy or have 1 billion results, because I didn't start with 1 billion results. But you just have to be you, okay? You have to move quickly. This game does not reward slowness, because while you're sitting there doing some slow tasks, building some SOPs, I'm moving quickly. I'm hosting masterminds in London at 19. I'm going to Dubai. I'm printing results. I'm traveling. I'm taking my team out to Marrakesh while you're doing nothing. Okay? you have to move quickly. You can see here, Mastermind, Villa in Marrakesh. You can see Dubai Penthouse. You can see Dubai again. You can see Marrakesh. You can see, again, Dubai. You can see London down here, London. Like, all of this type of stuff, right? It's my brand. What do? Okay, we help partner agencies and coaches with acquisition systems and expert talent to book them calls and get them money, okay? Generate 1 million a year in client results and then learn how to do the exact same, okay? You don't again, we have a YouTube. They can look into us. Now, I'm not saying you have to go viral. You have to create content like I create. You just have to create assets. Create assets that people can learn off of and people can understand what you do and how you do it. This could be, I've seen people scale to like 100K a month with 5 videos, 5 short form videos, 10 pictures or so, because guess what? You can see it's a real person. And you can get to know what they do, how they do it, what their offer is, who they are, get to know the person. Whether you're working with realtors, solars, lead gen, whether you're a coach, whether you're an agency owner, you need some type of personal brand, otherwise you're going to go broke. It's a reason why you're learning off of me. It's a reason why you would probably buy off of me. It's a reason why 100% of my clients have bought from me is because of myself, because of my brand, because they know me. Now, if I was just a random Jimmy with no profile pictures, no nothing, I'm not going to make any money, so there's no point me doing anything, okay? So that is the Instagram and that is the YouTube, making sure you have that. Now, I have the sales process. Okay, sorry. The proof, content, messaging, close more deals. Be you and show that you be you. Okay, again, like I was talking about here, don't be a pussy, right? Stop being a pussy. This game's not about business. It's not for pussies. If you are a pussy, then go be a freelancer. Simple as that, okay? Closing every deal. Now, you may find nothing's here, and that is for a very good reason. This whole process that I've just broken down does this for you, okay? Sending over the value, warming them up, letting them go to your assets, okay? Building them through this whole stage. All we then have to do is, at the point they're on the call, they know us, they know our product, and this is why content and everything is so important and why we send over a personalized video or free value. They know us, they know our product, they probably know our team. They know our brand. They know, do you know what I mean? They know everything. So all we have to do is hop on the call, find their pain, okay, which is whatever they're on the call for, and then give them the solution. It's that simple. That's how easy sales is, okay? You don't need, and it's very good to have, and we build all of our clients' sales systems, sales processes, automation follow-ups, etc. But I promise you, if you can do everything before this, most of the other stuff doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter because you can get the calls, you can get them on, you can find, so what's the reason? Literally ask them one question. What's the reason you're on this call today? I can't book calls. Okay, cool. What's your goals? Where do you want to go? I want to book 20 calls. Can you do that with your current system? No, I can't do that in my current system. Can I show you what I do? Cool. So we build an acquisition system. We guarantee 20 plus calls in the next month. Do you want that? Yes, that is your pain. I can solve that. Cool. Okay. That's how simple it is. So that is how you're going to set up a full team. You're going to build an outbound process and you're going to scale it and you're going to start booking calls to take your agency, and how I took my agency from $0 to $30,000 in the very first month. Now, if you're a coach or agency owner that wants to learn how to start shredding book calls, wants these systems built for you, want to partner with amazing talent and scale very, very quickly, and you're bored of just sitting around taking 3, 4, 5, 6 months trying to learn it yourself, trying to figure out come work with a data company like multiplyclients.io, where we track hundreds, 200 plus clients of their data, what's working, what's not working, so we can start new SMAs and scale it to 30K in the very first month and 40K contract. Okay, that's how crazy it is. That's how easy it is. Hopefully you guys got a bunch of value. Join us down below, click the links, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.